It's gonna be like. So what if we lose? It's gonna be all right. So what if we get swept? It's gonna be all right. So what if we miss out on the money? It's gonna be all right. That he just gives you that impression.
Getting sued. Everyone's so sensitive. YouTube was demonetizing like half my videos because they were becoming more, you know, progressive, and all of their advertisers would be like, we can't have this.
You just will never be a good fighter. So I wish that I could have knocked him out at the start. But as we saw tonight, Jake has spirit.
Stephen A. Smith has reportedly exposed Jake Paul, claiming his boxing journey is falling apart after lawsuits accusing him of fixing fights. According to Stephen A., risking everything for illegal shortcuts is never worth it. He says once the truth starts coming out, consequences are unavoidable. In his view, this collapse was only a matter of time, and multiple media reports suggest the fallout is now catching up fast.
Normal. I'm talking about people who let it cost them their money.
Yeah.
That's all I'm talking about. If it don't cost you your money, puff, puff, and pass away. Yeah.
Jake Paul has reportedly admitted that his financial situation has taken a massive hit. He claims he has lost most of his money, with some of his YouTube content even being taken down due to violations. According to Jake, each lawsuit cost him millions, and the losses added up quickly. He reflects on how fast wealth can disappear when legal problems keep piling up, even for someone who once earned enormous amounts.
Say the names, but there's like a firm who has stolen a bunch of money from celebrities in Los Angeles and athletes.
You don't want to say the name because you're probably going to get sued.
No, yeah. No,
That's another $1 million.
I'm probably going to sue them one day.
Despite everything, Jake Paul continues to deny fixing any fights. He insists he is innocent and says he will sue anyone who accuses him without proof. Jake argues that scripted fights are illegal and that spreading false claims is extremely serious. According to him, the accusations are baseless and could even qualify as federal crimes. He makes it clear that he is ready to fight legally to protect his name and career.
This is Mike Tyson was 100% scripted. Mike Tyson repeatedly bit his boxing gloves throughout the fight. When fights are scripted, fighters do weird gestures to signal that they're hurt. It's very possible Mike Tyson was biting on his glove to tell Jake Paul to calm down. Now, if that's not enough proof that this fight was scripted, in the middle of the fight, Mike Tyson is literally talking to Jake Paul.
Jake Paul also fires back at critics, calling them ignorant and saying they don't understand boxing. He insists his fights are not rigged and claims people confuse strategy with scripting. According to Jake, many fans lack the knowledge to understand timing, movement, and ring IQ. He believes the criticism comes from misunderstanding, not facts.
Thinking that you was rigging those fights, though. I ain't gonna lie.
You honestly believe that?
I wanted to believe it when you fought Woodley.
Rampage.
Because I'm an MMA guy.
Anyone who believes that narrative, it's like, come on. You think Anderson Silva's gonna lose? You think
No.
Woodley's gonna take a fall? You know these guys.
Yeah, no, I didn't think Anderson would take a fall.
People think the Mike Tyson fight's rigged. I try to understand.
Tunny Jeff comes to Jake Paul's defense, especially regarding the Mike Tyson fight. He says claims that Tyson was holding back are false. According to Jeff, if Mike had truly pulled his punches, Jake would have immediately responded. He argues that critics fail to recognize real boxing skill, timing, and strategy, making their accusations unfair and uninformed.
That Mike Tyson has got to do this fight. This is what I wrote on Instagram, and someone commented saying he doesn't have to do it, he's choosing to do it. And then I thought, you know, you're right, he is choosing to do it, but why is he choosing to do it? Well, he's doing it for one reason and one reason only, and that is the money. He's getting paid so much money to do this. So that tells me he's getting bought. So again, it is sad that someone like Mike Tyson can get bought, because this guy is an absolute legend. He shouldn't be able to get bought like this. He's 57 years old. He needs to be enjoying retirement. Now, I don't think that I've got the wealth that Mike Tyson's got, but if someone offered me $20 million to fight Jake Paul, I would say no, because I care too much about me brain health, about me children, about me family, where it seems like he is being bought. And I'm not trying to disrespect the man. I absolutely love the man. It's just so bloody.
However, analysts on the Joe Rogan podcast see things differently. They suggest that Jake Paul's fight with Mike Tyson appeared scripted. They point out that Tyson looked explosive and dangerous in training, but noticeably controlled during the actual fight. According to them, his punches lacked full commitment and intensity. They believe the pacing and reactions inside the ring felt managed, leading many viewers to question whether the fight was fully competitive.
Himself against actual not just world champion, but one of the greatest of all time.
Are the fights even real? Like the Tyson fight? Like I saw video breakdowns of Tyson not throwing punches early on in that fight. I don't know if you've watched any of those videos where like there's a left hook is 100% available. Tyson in training 99% of the time releases that punch and he held up. Like, do you think that was a real fight?
It looked like sparring to me. That's what it looked like.
But like with an arrangement beforehand? Like,
I wouldn't want to speculate because I haven't talked to anybody about it. But my educated assessment?
Agree.
Yes.
Agree.
It looked like sparring.
Rumors also followed Jake Paul into his fight with Anthony Joshua. Reports suggested Jake may have tried to influence the bout in his favor through strategy and positioning, but those plans didn't work as expected. Instead of controlling the fight, Jake appeared focused on survival. Analysts noted his defensive moments, but overall felt the fight exposed the massive challenge of facing an elite-level boxer like Joshua, proving that planning doesn't guarantee success.
In terms of what he's doing in the boxing ring.
Listen, so long as people will tune in and so long as Jake Paul is paid by Netflix or any broadcaster to air his fights, we're going to see this continue. And Jake Paul knows his business model, right? Now, this deviated, this AJ fight, which came together kind of last minute after the Tank Davis fight fell apart. But we know Jake Paul's MO here. It's find the most popular guy with the most physical disadvantages for me to fight. And Jake Paul has the benefit that he's turned himself into a villain, or in the pro wrestling circles, a heel. People tune in to what we did not tune into this fight to see competitive boxing. Most of us tuned in because we thought, here's Anthony Joshua. Here's a two-time unified heavyweight champion, a guy who physically just overwhelms Jake Paul. And we're finally going to get what Tyron Woodley and Anderson Silva, Nate Diaz were not physically fit, whether it be through their size, experience, or age to do, and that is knock out Jake Paul. And so because I don't really feel like we got that satisfying comeuppance that a lot of people have been waiting for, it kind of gives Jake Paul a little bit of mystique, I'd almost say, to still try and string this along. Now, I don't know in terms, he says he wants to be cruiserweight champion. I'm not quite sure what the competitive road there is, because let's make no mistake, the reason this fight lasted as long as it did is because Jake Paul focused exclusively on being elusive. He did his best, and kudos to him, right? He did a great job of not getting cornered. He was always on the gas until the gas sort of fell out from underneath him. And so I don't quite know, short of leveraging his popularity, how he's going to get to that title shot if he's not actually going to fight, like really fight.
Confusion exploded during the 7th round of Jake Paul's fight with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. when fans noticed online sources allegedly declaring Jake the winner before the fight had ended. This sparked outrage and debate across social media, with many questioning the legitimacy of the result. Observers say this wasn't an isolated incident.